Okay, hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a little weird project because this is technically a school project that I'm just making into a video because it's kind of interesting. And what is that topic? Well, I will be discussing the Loch Ness Monster as a conspiracy theory and what it means for people who believe and what I believe about the Loch Ness Monster, along with the impacts of believing in the Loch Ness Monster. And it's always important to understand the background information of any subject that you're studying, especially if it's conspiracy theories. So, let's go over the background information, shall we? So, the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie, as the people have affectionately nicknamed her, is a monster, a part of Scottish folklore. And she is said to live in the Scottish Highlands in Loch Ness. Her first alleged sighting was in August of the year 564 CE or AD. It would be around 1,000 years later when the first ever picture of Nessie was taken. In 1934, allegedly, she attacked some travelers a year after her first sighting, in the year 565 AD. And some people believe she is the last remaining dinosaur, being a part of the species Plesiosaurus. So now we will move on to a quick explanation of what Nessie allegedly is. And Nessie is allegedly a cryptid, being a creature that is thought to exist but no one has actually seen or taken photographic evidence of. She's in the same group as a cryptid alongside Bigfoot and the Chupacabra. There have probably been some alleged pictures of the Loch Ness Monster, but we can't really be for sure because for all we know, pictures could be just of pieces of driftwood shaped weird and with barely any camera focus. There is one thing everyone can agree on when discussing the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie, is that she is a part of Scottish folklore. So now we will be talking about whether or not the Loch Ness Monster is real. Most likely, there's no such thing as the Loch Ness Monster, but we can never be 100% sure. Although most likely Nessie isn't real, she is still a cryptid, and she is still a big part of the tourists at Lake Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Like I mentioned before, the photo most commonly used of the Loch Ness Monster is commonly believed to be a piece of driftwood in Lake Loch Ness, because it's very blurry and not that good of quality, so we can't really tell if it's actually real or not. Also, the photo was taken over 80 years ago, so even if we wanted to ask the person who took the photo, we can't, because they're probably dead, because it was 1930 something. What do I think of this? What is my claim when it comes to the Loch Ness Monster? Well, I really don't know. I'd love to say that there is such thing as a Loch Ness Monster, and that there is one remaining dinosaur still somewhere on this planet. But at the same time, I can't really know, because all of the footage/photos are either hundreds of years old, or completely faked for attention by the general public. And besides, even if she's not real, it's still fun to believe that there is such thing as a Loch Ness Monster, and it's not really hurting anyone believing that there's just a little sea creature that's kind of related to dinosaurs. It's actually fun in a way. And, like I said before, it helps out with tourists at Lake Loch Ness, which is what we will be getting into right now, as in the impact this has on society, the impact the Loch Ness Monster has on us as a society. There are a lot of impacts thanks to the Loch Ness Monster conspiracy. There are a lot more tourists in Scotland and in the Highlands of Scotland. There are a lot of tourists that visit Lake Loch Ness, and Nessie has just become a pop culture icon in a lot of TV shows recently. Anyway, that's basically my presentation on the Loch Ness Monster. Thank you for watching, and thank you to my history class for letting me make this.